Hello, people. Welcome to day 39 on the Raj Muuin, I think. So, I thought I would, I think I'll keep talking about ufology. Though, in this case, I'll go a bit more critical than I have been the first couple of nights. But, you know, for you guys, it's the end of the week, so... Oh, I have to wait for the stupid tiger to leave. I think these are done. Yes, excellent. Excellent. Make a little bit more progress on the tower. Suits me. So... Man. Considering things like tigers have shown up, I should probably do something about that. Anyways... What can I say? I had it. I knew what I was going to talk about just a little bit ago, and now I don't. Damn it. What was the critical nature of what I was going to say? Crappity crapiter crap. Seriously, brain? Come on. Stinks. You can do better than this. Oh, okay. Well, one thing I can talk about. See, like I'd said both the day before and yesterday, the part that keeps this topic alive for me a little bit, even as I get older and... Oh! More, not really conservative, but, you know... I don't know, skeptical, more realistic maybe. Like I said, the consistency of the original reports. How much they were the same, despite statistical impossibility of it being so, based on hallucination or collaboration. You know, like some sort of like... You know, people can't lie this well. Usually, to get anything close to accurate, they have to be telling the truth, or at least as close to truth as they understand it. And in case of hallucinations, where they might be telling the truth as they understand it, it is so colored by their own personality and experience in life that it's just not going to resemble anything else that anybody reports. And yet, these all do. So that's an extremely strong indicator of some sort of kernel of truth, however possibly misunderstood, being there. And it can't be ignored by anybody who really is honest. So that said, there is a lot of junk filling up this topic nowadays, and it goes back pretty far. But you got these people who talk about Pleiadeans. Oh, geez, I thought I was gonna fall, and stuff like that, and that drives me bonkers. People just assume. Aliens are going to come from a star that we have a name for, and that is so horribly not true. Man, I'm not even anywhere. I'm going to have to do so much mining. But it doesn't work that way. If a star has a name, there's one or two reasons for it. I mean, a name beyond HD 136 plus, you know, whatever. There's this very important reason why. And that's either because... Well, basically, solely because for us it is bright in the sky. So bright that the ancient Arabs, and Persians and whatnot, who got to name most of our stars, could see it with either the naked eye or some minimal, by modern standards, though very advanced compared to the rest of the world for some time, observational tools. So you basically, the ones that had names were the ones that you could see without help. Sorry about the darkness. Maybe I should start doing something about this. The only problem with these things is the 2x2 nature makes it hard, that you can't center them. And so without being centerable, they're aesthetically displeasing. But this is not a bad way to do it. A bit expensive, but it will make sure nothing ever spawns, that's for sure. Well, anyways, as I was saying, And to get a star that is bright in our sky requires one of two major scenarios. Either it is very close to us, and the vast majority of stars are not very close to us, or it is very, very bright naturally. And the brighter the star, the more inhospitable it is, and the more quickly it will run out of or expend its fuel and cease. And naturally also cease violently the more bright they are. You're talking giants and supergiant stuff, these things that have a fraction of the lifespan that our sun has. And that is part of why it is so ridiculous for people to be assigning alien species to these stars. Because these stars will not have the opportunity to live long enough to spawn anything beyond the equivalent of bacteria. It just can't. It took time. We had life on Earth, I think, less than 1 billion years after it formed. Okay, but it took another 3 billion years for it to become more than single cells. In fact, it probably took quite a long time for it to make cells in the first place. Because things like I can burn more. Sweet, a couple more, anyways. Let's do that. Excuse me, I'm gonna need to get some more though. Holy cow! Excuse me. Oops, this don't belong here. So, yeah, I think you get what I'm getting. The Pleiades, for example, very popular. Vega is popular, but the Pleiades are particularly popular. I'm sure Rigel is in Betelgeuse. But the Pleiades are this perfect example of ridiculousness coming out of this entire genre, wherein they are newborns. They have been around for in astronomical and even biological terms, they have been around for a very short period of time. Less than, I don't know exactly, less than 100 million, which is not anywhere near long enough for life to have even spawned. I mean, and they're so violent. These stars are so violent. But one of the things about this is they're still cocooned in the material that birthed them. One of the things that makes them fuzzy is the fact that the wispy entrails of their cocoons are still there, being still violently blown away by those suns. And they're still packed close together, which means they've not drifted far apart yet. So, they're newborns. And not only are they newborns, but they're so large and so violent and so energetic that they will not last very long. Probably another 100, maybe 200 million years. So compared to our sun, they will be born, live, and die in a very short period of time. So short that life basically does not have a chance to start, much less reach intelligent levels, equivalent to those on Earth, assuming similar processes happen. So it's just not a reasonable choice. And the only reason people are choosing Pleiades as a place where aliens would come from, and they're always like, these super nice, like ridiculously nice aliens that come from the Pleiades, is because it's a name that the person who invented this stuff. No, everybody knows about the Pleiades. I mean, they don't know anything about them. It's a popular name, as is, like I said, Vega or Altair or Betelgeuse or Rigel. If it has a name, it immediately is very unlikely to have intelligent life. Period. If you're looking for life, you got to be looking for the Pleiades 183s and the HD 125 plus Ds, and just names that are basically just ID numbers in a catalog somewhere. Because at the distances that most stars are from us, sun-like, or stars within relative distance of sun-like, are going to be so dim as to be invisible to the naked eye, and therefore not have a name. Just not have a name. So it really bugs me, this Pleiades stuff. It's just so horrible. It's the moment someone brings it up, they're automatically either they bought somebody else's crap, hook, line, and sinker, or they're making it up themselves based on popular mythology. It's just not right. So that's one major problem I have with it. But I think that might be the only major problem with it that I have that's particularly well thought out at this point. So unfortunately, I'm not sure where to go with the topic now. Just mining randomly because I need material so badly. I mean, I haven't even started an outer wall yet. Whew. Let's go this way. What else can I critique? I mean, that one was that was a big one to me. I should one of these days figure out what I'm going to use, obviously for cooking, but what I'm going to use all this salt for. I am not familiar with a single recipe. And frankly, I might not get familiar because I like Harvestcraft enough, but I don't know that I like it enough to make it onto the Deneb server. You know, if you're listening, I'm sorry. It's just, especially with 1.7 coming, it does add a few more plants already. And oh, geez, yeah, that determines that I have no more picks. So yeah, it's sort of overkill in Plantland, I guess you could say. If it had maybe half as many plants in it, I would be more likely to use it. Maybe there's config files. I should look into that before I give up on it entirely. Which way? Oh, it's dark. Shoot. How did I spend that much time? Well, I guess I don't have to worry about talking about more critique. I seem to have... Oh, crap. Jeez, I don't want to end down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't fall. Friggin' A. Run. Run. You can run. You can do it. Yes, you can. There we go. Oh, hey, look. More blue stuff. Oh, friggin' poison. Protect me, pig. Protect me. Save me from the rats. And the spiders. In fact, spiders save me from the rats, and rats save me from the spiders, please. Oh, yeah. Okay, I made it. Woohoo! I'm alive! And look, I can cook more stuff. Put all this away. Actually, that don't belong there. This does, though. Oi, oops, that does not belong there. That's what to put down here. So yeah, I think that's exhausted the ufology for the topic for now. I'm sure I can come up with more later, but I have to have it in mind. You don't have to think of something specific. So until I do, that's the night. Please come again tomorrow for day 40, I think. Great. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Come again.